but it's becoming more and more a thing that people want to play games with other people.
Absolutely. They have to change.
Uh,
They have to change, or they're gonna be behind the times. So,
yep.
all right, moving on to the next topic at hand, and actually, did a live reaction. If you haven't seen that on our YouTube channel right now, um, but
Oh, you did?
I did, yes, yeah.
Oh,
It was a
I
last
would have
minute.
joined you. I didn't know.
It was a last minute thing. Like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So it wasn't anything planned or anything like that. I just kind of did it on my own. So, but yes, the Nintendo Direct happened today, and there were some games that were announced.
Yes.
Speaking of which, as you see on screen, Super Mario Maker 2 was announced. The very first game that was announced during the direct, and man, that is huge. That game's gonna make so much money.
Here's the thing. Uh, I mean, it will make money, and I don't think Nintendo will do. Like, they'll probably do paid DLC. I don't think they're gonna do microtransactions.
Nah, it's
I
gonna
was
be
gonna say that they could do microtransactions, but now that I think about it, that's not Nintendo's way.
yeah.
So no microtransactions.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna make a lot of money in my opinion. The first one was great, and there was dedicated.
Well, I'm buying it like
Oh yeah,
full out. Like that's a no brainer. I mean, look at the shit that they've added.
I know it's so
Good
good.
lord.
I love it. I kind of wonder when they were planning to release it in June. I guess it's gonna be after E3 or during or before. That's my question. So
What, the Mario Maker 2?
yeah, so
When's E3?
June. It's on June, like the second week of June.
Okay.
Yeah, like the 11th to the 13th. I would say
It might be right after.
I hope, because man, just think about the journalists that are going to be at E3. It's like, oh man, gotta do that, and at the same time review Mario Maker. Be crazy. Other games to note that was showcased during this direct.
Fuck you, Valera. How about that? For anyone who can't, for the listeners, he said in chat, he's like, it took all my restraint to when you said I like catsuits to not make a joke.
Good one.
Joke.
So other things to note, they had a small hint of Smash Brothers Ultimate. They like another update's happening. They showed like a few seconds of Joker 3D model during the trailer, but like that's all they showed, and then they said that there'd be some more information coming soon about Joker and Smash update 3.0 in April. So just a tease on that. Nothing else out of that.
Yeah, I don't know like exactly what's coming to that update, but
yeah. Box Boy was shown off, as well as I guess in this edition you get to play as Box Girl, so you get to play either or. It's a puzzle game.
The game, the game is literally called Box Boy plus Box Girl.
Yep, definitely.
Because it's designed to be 2-player.
Mm-hmm. Next they showed up was Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which is more DLC coming. As well as a free co-op mode that you can play with a friend, which is really cool. Captain Toad's a really good game. You guys should play it.
Yeah, I mean, I rented it and played it for a little bit. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 just kind of showed that it's coming.
I know it's weird because Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 was not great. And this game looks to be. I really hope it's a cheaper game. I hope it's like maybe a $40 game, not a $60.
Right. I hope so too.
But I really want to play that one.
Yep. Bloodstained Ritual Night was shown. A bit more footage.
That's honestly the first gameplay footage I've ever seen of it.
Yes, they showed gameplay of it back then, but like, this is the first time we saw it after they had some help from WayForward making the game. So it's coming out this year. They have a release window, summer 2019.
Alert says the Mario Maker 2 just went up on Amazon.
Oh wow, crazy. Okay, cool. That's nuts. I'm gonna get on that actually. But yeah, Bloodstained Virtual Night. It is coming out this summer, 2019. They showed off some gameplay. I'm curious to see how that goes when it comes out. I'm cautiously optimistic, but we'll see. We'll see on that. Tetris 99 is a battle royale Tetris game where it's you versus 99 other players.
No, in 98, no, 98 other players.
Oh, good point. 98 other players. That's right. And you were.
So,
or go ahead, great.
Real quick, I want to tell this story because I don't know what the fuck, but yesterday at 1:30, but yesterday as of this recording, so we record this on Wednesdays, so this happened Tuesday before the direct. Everyone in the chat, okay, so I used to stream for a group called Half Empty Entertainment, as you probably have heard me say before. And everyone was kind of talking about what they wanted to see in the direct. And I jokingly said, I want to see a Tetris game, ... And then in all caps, online 100-man battle royale Tetris. Brian Belcher says, you joke, but I'd be down for that. And I was like, hey man, truth and comedy. I think it'd be fun. And everyone was kind of talking about Tetris after that. So the second that was announced, everyone in chat's like, Greg, are you a fucking fortune seer? Like, what's happening here?
That was great. Oh man.
Yeah, I was completely joking. I was not even kind of serious. That's fucking amazing.
That's awesome. Next on the lineup they showed off was Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster that is happening. That game does not look good, by the way. Like, the footage they showed off in that direct, kind of choppy in some aspects. So.
Well, it's also on the Switch.
Yeah, that's very true. But it's happening for those who haven't played Assassin's Creed 3. There you go. Then they showed off a pretty extensive look at Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which is a new Fire Emblem game. And on top of that, they kind of showcased the gameplay. It reminded me of the game we played on stream, Greg, the RTS / shooter game. I mean, like the second and third game we played on What's on Tap.
You've played past Fire Emblem games, right? I
have not really. No.
Okay, so you like Wargroove, right? Or you're excited about Wargroove?
I know. It's the same people who made Advance Wars made that. Yeah. But yep. I'm not really digging it, honestly. I rather dig Advance Wars in the more combat and military aspect, not through the fantasy, which is weird of me to say, but like, yeah, something about that does not gels with me. But they showed up so good.
It's a tactics based game, is my point.
Right, definitely. They showed up some gameplay and they showed up some like really in-depth stuff, which if you're a fan of Fire Emblem, then you're going to love this game. On top of other games that came out in the past. The next thing that showed up was Hellblade is coming to the Switch, which is a fantastic game. I'm happy that it's going on Switch. If you've not played it, definitely play it. Ninja Theory's action game is really good. It's a really, really fun game. Also has a very deep meaning too, for somebody who has mental illness. Yes. Deltarune was also showing up afterwards, which was the first episode or first chapter of the Undertale follow-up from Toby Fox, and it's free. You can download it now for free, and you can play it. And it's
no. It's not. It's free.
The first chapter. The first chapter.
It's not available. It's not available till the 30th.
Oh, my mistake. You're right. You are right. I was wrong. Yoshi's Crafted World showed up more footage off of that, which, you know, Yoshi's Crafted World is very cute, and can't
play the demo. Play the demo, and if you played any of the past Yoshi Island games or just Yoshi games, especially Woolly World, which kind of sucked, this is 1,000 times better. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed playing that demo. So
nice. And then they showed off Final Fantasy 7 and 9 are coming to the Switch. For anybody who has not played those games, you can play them when they come out.
Well, 9's available right now.
Yep, 9 is a really good game. You should play that.
For $21.
I still think it's worth it, honestly.
Well, here's the thing: is a lot of people are like $20 for Final Fantasy 9. That game's old as hell, and I go, yeah, a game that they had to port to a different console, a current generation console.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they cost money. Somebody had to fucking do it and
Yep.
get paid for it.
Yeah. The next game, which actually not on this list, I'm reading off of GameSpot, was the new game from Platinum Games, which looks fucking fantastic. Holy shit!
Yeah,
it's Astro
Ash-
Chains.
Thank you.
It's so cool. I'm so excited for that game because I was watching that trailer and I was like, wow, what is this? Like, it definitely had vibes of like Bayonetta and Nier. And then, like, right when they showed up the credits of like who's working on it, I was like, oh yeah, this is that type of game. I'm in. Let's go. I'm in. This year.
You know what really like, I'm excited about that. It looks awesome. Like, I want to know more about that game. But you know what dumb little game they showed during this that I'm like, I actually want to play that. Disney's Tsum Tsum Festival.
Yeah, I was confused. I have never heard of Tsum Tsum until I saw that direct. So
Yeah, it's I hadn't either, but like a lot of the mini games that they were showing, I was like, those look fun.
right, definitely. They also showed up a bunch of other RPGs, Japanese RPGs in one segment. Which I will say to those, I don't have the list on me actually here. I thought GameSpot did, but I was looking through the list and it isn't listed here actually.
Oh, we got Dragon Quest. We got Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, right, Dragon Quest Builders 2. No, here it is. My bad. I didn't scroll down enough. Dragon Quest is coming to the Switch. Dragon Quest 11 and Dragon Quest Builders 2. Which I said, like I said on the stream, like if you're a fan of Dragon Quest, then that's gonna be your game. Like, it was, on top of that, like Dragon Quest Builders 2 was like really, they're going really in depth with it as well. It's like, oh wow, this is nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, sorry, anything else? Okay. Yeah, GameSpot, you have failed me. You didn't list all the games that were mentioned. I will say the one game I will say this before we end the segment is I think that everybody was like, depending on who you are, but for the most part, like people I follow, we're really excited for Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, the remake that they're doing.
That was that Tetris 99 and that were the two biggest fucking surprises in my life.
Same here. Like, the way that game looks is very cute, but just the fact that they're remaking it in general is just like pretty awesome.
One of the guys that streams for Half Empty, Chris Krieger, he hates the way that game looks.
Wow.
He says he hates it because he says it looks ugly. To me, it looks like a toy box.
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain artistic style where you take a picture from like a helicopter, but like the surrounding edges of the frame are kind of blurred, so that way it looks like a toy set or a play set. That this game has that exact style to it. And sometimes Chris Krieger's opinions are wrong.
I will say
that's funny.
Yeah, I will say the big things for me out of this strike was it was the new game from Platinum Games, and then Mario Maker for me. Those were the two big games that out of this direct that just like floored me, or just surprised hell to me. That and 99 Tetris, that one too. The fact that there's
that one surprised me just because I made a joke and it became reality. That's why that one got. I was just like, I was kidding. Nintendo, I was kidding.
Right.
But, yeah, man. I mean, it was a very, very good direct. Like, very good direct. I know the Animal Crossing people didn't get what they wanted and whatever. Wah,
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. I just put the title in there just because I'm pretty sure a lot of people were asking for that. So. But yeah, the direct for me was okay. It didn't really wow me as previous ones, but there's still some games I'm pretty excited for.